Welcome to Laundromat News Today. I'm your anchor, Jordan Berry, bringing you all news laundromat related from around the world. Today, we're gonna kick it off right in the heart of laundry, which is Wichita, Kansas. Shout out to Sharon Brinks, former podcast guest a couple times over out there in Wichita, who is doing a free literacy and laundry day on May 14th in combination with the Laundry Cares Foundation. So I wanted to shout out Sharon Brinks for just doing awesome stuff. She's doing a lot of awesome stuff for this industry, and in her community, including this free laundry and literacy day on May 14th. So congrats to you guys, and can't wait to hear how it went. And in a similar vein, there is another in Welch's Laundry in Clackamas. I was way off. Clackamas County, Oregon. We have Welch's Laundry in combination with Love One, who's offering some free laundry. They're doing a couple pilot tests of that. So shout out to Heather Kellner, owner of Welch's Laundromat, for noticing that there's a need for that in her community, reaching out to Love One to offer a free laundry day. Again, I want to shout out laundromat owners who are doing awesome stuff, whether that's, good things for the community, innovating for the industry, all that. Just want to keep shouting that stuff out because we are doing cool stuff as a group, and I want to keep that train rolling. So let me know if you're doing some cool stuff too. I'd love to shout you out. Send me an email at news@laundromatresource.com, and we'll get you on a future episode. All right. I wanted to highlight this story. There is a wash-right laundromat in New York City on 4th Street that is having to close its doors because their lease ran out, and apparently the owner, the landlord, is increasing rent too much that the owner feels like they can't keep up. Now, I don't know the situations or the particulars of this particular situation. Could just be a situation where the landlord is just forcing this business out because they have a way to make more money or increase the value of their real estate by putting a different tenant or a different type of tenant in there. So I don't really know the situation, but I thought number one, it'd be a good opportunity to just empathize with this owner here. Who is losing their business, but also just an opportunity to remind everybody just how important your leases are. It's super important that you understand your lease when you sign either a new one or when you buy a laundromat and you are taking over an existing lease. It's critical that you understand what you're walking into. This is like a marriage contract, and for laundromats, leases are it's like a marriage contract, right? It's long term. Most likely, or it should be. And it's really important that you understand what you're walking into before you walk into it. And I always recommend have at least 3 people read your lease cover to cover. Number one is you yourself read it, understand it as best as you can when you are when you're getting ready to sign it. Number 2, have a lawyer read it, looking for legal gotchas in that lease. And then number 3, have someone with knowledge of laundromat leases specifically to read over that lease and help you understand any laundromat specific gotchas that maybe a lawyer wouldn't understand. And if you have those 3 people, at least read your lease yourself, a lawyer, and somebody who understands a laundromat specifically, you're much more likely to walk into a lease that's a good situation for you. So just wanted to shout that out and use it as an opportunity to remind us all how important our leases are. It's important you have long-term leases. It's important that you understand the terms of those leases, and nothing will kill your business faster than a bad lease. So hopefully that helps. Just a reminder for anybody out there, either with a lease that's coming up due or who's looking to acquire their next or first location. And just as I'll put it out there. We do rent reviews or lease reviews there. You can check out laundromatresource.com/coaching and book a call over there if you need help looking over a lease. Okay. This is not a commercial. Sorry. I want to take us now to Alliance Laundry Systems, who announces a plan to correct tumble dryer issues. If you've got an Alliance a dryer that was, that was produced from 2021 through April 14th, 2025. There were some bolts that they were either loose or they weren't torqued properly in those. So if you have dryers that were produced somewhere between 2021 and April 14th of 2025, Alliance Laundry encourages you to reach out to your local distributor and get that resolved. You can also, if you have questions, you can also reach out to inquiries at Alliance, alliancels.com. So inquiries at alliancels.com. And again, we'll have links to all of these stories in our newsletter. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, head over to laundromatresource.com and sign up for that newsletter. Okay. There is just a funny video. I mean, it's not funny. It's interesting video, but there's a video circulating of Jennifer Lopez, who looks disheveled and is getting annoyed at her kids in a laundromat. I just wanted to, it's not really that relevant to us, but it is set in a laundromat. So that makes it a little bit relevant to us, but just pointing out that is an AI generated video, completely AI generated. So again, just keeping an eye on AI, what's going on, with it just generally in culture, and also within, our industry, obviously. So just beware of what's going out there and different videos. You can't trust your eyes or what you read or any of that anymore. It's all fake news. Just kidding. But anyways, again, a link to the article that has the video if you want to check it out. It's got a lot of different celebrities doing kind of everyday mundane things in there or jobs in there. So just interesting to see where AI is going, and just happened to be set in a laundromat there. All right. North Dakota laundromat owner is in hot water with the health department for turning off their water boiler in order to save on utilities. That was it. That was the joke. He's in hot water for turning off the boiler. Get it? There is no hot water. Okay. I'm going to like to take this moment to apologize specifically to Patrick for a real bad joke this week, even worse than normal weeks. But there you are. And then finally, there's a news report of a couple in Ohio breaking into a laundromat 4:30 in the morning, stealing a bunch of stuff, and then barricading themselves into a house down the road before eventually getting caught, or actually hostage negotiators actually talk them out of the house and turning themselves in. So again, I don't report on these stories all that often because they do happen. We do get vandalized or robbed every now and then. As a business, we get targeted. But I just wanted to highlight this one once again to remind you to stay safe out there. Keep an eye on your businesses, mind your business, right? And stay safe out there. All right, that's your laundry news roundup for this week. Again, I am Jordan with Laundromat News Today. We'll see you next week with all the stories from around the world in the laundromat industry. Again, if you have a story, send us an email with your press release, big or small, to news@laundromatresource.com.